Hello and welcome to another MCO NXT video. Today we want to do another unboxing video, small unboxing adventure here. But again, as always, it's not going to be a standard unboxing video. We are going to take a look at it in a little bit more detail. We are going to talk about a few things, maybe a little bit deeper, and we talk about why the physical games are still important. Why are physical games still important? That's a small series I've started here on the channel. It's something that for me personally is quite important. It's something I want to share with people. We are going to take a look at the Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma game. It's something I never played before. I never tried it. I'm looking forward to it because I want to test it. And again, we're going to unbox it today, which might not seem like something special, but with the scarcity of physical games these days, I think it is something special. I think this is what makes it special. It's like with AI. Everybody's using AI these days, but the human touch is becoming special again. So anyway, you won't see these games anymore really pushed front and center in most stores, unless they are really top tier games, AAA. This is not one of them, but that's exactly why it matters. It's still a solid game. I mean, I haven't tried it, but from what I've heard, so I'm looking forward to trying it. But this game, and the fact that it's getting a physical edition in 2025 tells us something about what's still possible in gaming, in my opinion. So Rune Factory, it has always lived in the space between genres. And I can only talk to you about from what I've read and watched reviews and in videos and read articles and magazines and everything. But it seems to have always lived in the space between genres. It's kind of part farming sim, part real-time action RPG, and part, you could say maybe relationship builder. And it's the kind of game where you fight monsters in the morning and give someone a birthday gift in the evening. Actually, let me get the plastic off, and I'm gonna share my thoughts a little further. So, in this game, apparently it's like we're growing your crops, or you're growing your crops, and that really matters as much as, for example, upgrading your gear. And progress in this game isn't really about rushing, which I really like. Hold on, shouldn't do two things at once. Let me get rid of the plastic there. Got stuck there. So it's about living in a world slowly, rhythmically, and completely on your terms. So I'm looking forward to that. So this is it without plastic, okay? And it's not about rushing. I really like that. And this is now obviously the fresh chapter. It's for Switch 2. Apparently, it's set in a new land with updated visuals, new characters, and a more refined combat system. That's what they say. It expands the Rune Factory formula a little bit, but apparently it's gentle. You have in this series, apparently, at least from what I've heard, you have kind of a gentle, persistent joy of daily routine, and in a very, very special setting. Now, this is where it's getting interesting. Even though the game has depth, personality, and from what I've researched, a very dedicated fan base, it still could have very, very easily ended up as a digital-only release. Now, I wouldn't have cared about it. The fact that it's a physical game, at least that's what it says there on the on the box. I haven't looked inside yet, but the fact that it has a physical game made me buy it. Okay, that's quite cool. So that kind of attracted me to it because I'm not so interested in the digital games. I'm at the moment interested in the physical ones, unless it's really a really bad game, which this one apparently isn't. So it seems to be a solid game. But it could have still easily ended up as a download. And many mid-tier titles do, but it didn't. And so this studio made a decision to actually print it, put it in the box, give it some artwork, spend a bit of time doing that, developing that. and give it physical presence. And that physical presence attracted me to it. Yeah, and hopefully not only me, but also I think the fact that studios still make these in the era of digital downloads is quite cool. Like that. And that deserves support. At least that's my view. And that is not a small thing, because in 2025, most physical releases go to the biggest brands, the safest bets, the mainstream formulas. Now, anyway, let me open that. There is a card. They didn't lie. So, in a game like Rune Factory, with slower pace, quieter tone, and kind of niche appeal, it doesn't automatically get that treatment, but they did. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, do I still need to download something? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if the whole thing is on that cartridge, but it's not like the download only thing, right? But so far, Cyberpunk has been the only one, yeah, that's put like a sticker in there or something. At least something would be nice. I mean, the space is there. But anyway, it's physical. I like it. And that deserves support. So, in my opinion, this matters. That's a physical one, because what this box says to me is this game is meant to be part of your world. Yeah, not just your library, not just your online library, your download library. So we live obviously in an age of speed, and games, like everywhere, even on social media, like everybody and all games, they kind of compete for attention. They flash, they hook, they shout, they are loud and whatever. But Rune Factory, I think it whispers. It's quite cool. It kind of waits for you. It builds slowly, and that's why the physical format fits so well. And that is what kind of, they compete, but on the Switch 2, which I find quite cool. The digital games don't do so well. I'm not sure if you've read the articles. They don't do so well. There are tons of them. I mean, digital games, you can just use the whole Nintendo Switch 1 game library, right? But Cyberpunk 2 has done really well. Cyberpunk 2 with its physical game, yeah. So that's quite impressive. And when you open a box like this one, it's not just about starting a game. It's about entering a world, yeah, a rhythm, a human one, because there is some presence associated with that, memories. And that's why I'm doing this video as part of the series why physical games are still important. Because in my opinion, physical games give us something that digital games or storefronts don't. A moment and a choice, presence, and a pause. And for me, this is not just a file, it's part of my time. And if I spend time on something, I want to have some presence, I want to get immersed and everything, right? And this is only possible to a degree with the digital games. I like to have this as part of the experience. It's part of the phenomenon for me, part of gaming. The box, the manual, if there is one, the cartridge, whatever, as small it might be, And for games like Rune Factory, that's especially important, because the whole point of this game is presence. Doing small things over time with intention kind of fits the vibe of this channel so well. And the box itself is a reflection of that. Something you return to, you open it up, and just that routine, you open it up, you put it into the Switch, and So yeah, something that waits for you on your shelf, and just like the game inside. So yeah, take your time with it. I'm definitely going to report about this game while testing, and hope you enjoyed this small review. Let me know what you think about physical games. Have you bought any physical games? Do you see them as, don't know, more desirable than the digital ones? Let me know. Thanks so much. And yeah, if you wanna join our community here, we're building a community on this channel. It's going to grow into something massive. Then be one of the first and just subscribe completely for free. Thanks so much. Bye bye.